We begin this afternoon with the growing threat of Islamic State terrorists in Iraq and Syria. US President Barack Obama gave a highly anticipated address on Wednesday night from the White House, in which he laid out his strategy for destroying the militant group.
On the eve of the 13th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, Obama authorized airstrikes against the IS militant group in Syria and sending additional U.S. troops to Iraq. Shin Se-min reports.
Our objective is clear. We will degrade and ultimately destroy ISIL through a comprehensive and sustained counterterrorism strategy.
In a 15-minute televised speech, U.S. President Barack Obama laid out his plan for dealing with the militant group that calls themselves the Islamic State. It's a plan that includes forming what he called a broad coalition, launching airstrikes on strategic targets, and assisting the Iraqi government in their fight against the militants. Obama was making the address to the American people, but also had a message for the Islamic State, also known as ISIL.
We will hunt down terrorists who threaten our country wherever they are. That means I will not hesitate to take action against ISIL in Syria as well as Iraq. If you threaten America, you will find no safe haven.
Achieving these goals will require support both domestically and internationally. President Obama called on the U.S. Congress to support his moves and approve the release of resources to train and equip local forces for their fight against the militants. Ahead of the speech on Wednesday, President Obama spoke to Saudi Arabian King Abdullah by phone regarding the threat. Early reports say Saudi Arabia has granted a U.S. request to host an anti-IS training program. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.